Sometimes rebirth doesn't come with a flash of light or a sudden miracle. Sometimes it begins at the absolute lowest point of a person's life. This is a story about that kind of rebirth. Her name was Mara. Once, she had everything she thought she needed. A job she worked hard for. People she trusted. Dreams she believed were finally coming true. Then, one by one, everything fell apart. She was betrayed by someone she loved. She lost her job overnight. And when she needed support the most, the people she depended on disappeared. Mara didn't cry at first. She just felt empty. Days passed where getting out of bed felt harder than surviving the pain itself. The nights felt endless. The silence in her apartment became deafening. She began to believe a dangerous thought. Maybe this is all I am now. One night, sitting alone in the dark, Mara realized something painful. The life she had been fighting so desperately to save was already gone. And that realization completely broke her. But it also freed her. Because when there's nothing left to lose, something new can finally begin. Mara stopped trying to return to who she used to be. She stopped asking why all these things had happened to her. Instead, she asked herself one simple question. Who do I become now? The answer didn't come quickly. True rebirth never does. She started small. She cleaned her room. She took long walks without her phone just to be with her own thoughts instead of running from them. Of course, some days were still heavy. Some days, she felt like she was moving backward. But slowly, something shifted inside her. She started to notice she was stronger than she remembered. She had survived heartbreak, loss, and crushing loneliness. And she was still here. That mattered. That was everything. So Mara began to rebuild her life not to impress anyone, but to feel alive again for herself. She started learning new skills. She set boundaries she was once too afraid to set. She stopped chasing people who only loved her when she was useful to them. The world didn't suddenly become kind, but she became kinder to herself. And that changed everything. Months later, Mara found herself in a place she never could have imagined. Not richer, not famous, not admired by everyone, but peaceful. She looked back at the version of herself who felt so broken and realized something important. That version of her wasn't weak. She was being prepared. Prepared to finally choose herself. Prepared to walk away from what hurt her. Prepared to grow without asking for anyone's permission. Rebirth didn't make Mara perfect. It made her real. And that is the kind of rebirth that truly hits the soul. Because true rebirth isn't about becoming someone entirely new. It's about becoming someone honest. Someone who knows their worth. Someone who understands that falling apart is sometimes the beginning of finally standing whole. So, if you're in a season where it feels like everything is ending, this isn't the end. It's just the quiet moment before you rise. Thank you for watching. Remember to be kind to yourself, and if you found this story helpful, please like and subscribe for more.